Let's be real. We all love food, right? It's just a universal thing. But ordering that food in a language that's not your first, yeah, that can be a little intimidating. So, in this explainer, we're going to break it all down. We're talking about the essential English you need to walk into any cafe and order with total confidence. Ready? Let's do this.
Oh, you've totally been there. I know I have. Your stomach is rumbling, you see something that looks absolutely delicious behind the counter, but you freeze. The words just get stuck. Well, don't worry, because we are going to fix that for you, step by step. So, where do we even start? Well, with the most basic feeling of all. See, before you can order food, you've got to be able to say that you need it. So let's look at the super simple words that get this whole conversation started.
Okay, the key word here is hungry. Now, here's the one thing you got to remember. It's an adjective. That's just a fancy way of saying it describes something about you. And because of that, you always pair it with the verb to be. So you'd say, I am hungry, or you are hungry, or she is hungry. See? Easy.
And guess what? It's the exact same deal for its partner, thirsty. It's another adjective, this time describing that you need a drink. So I am thirsty, he is thirsty. Simple, right? You're already expressing your basic needs perfectly.
And it all comes together in this one beautiful, simple sentence. I am hungry. That's it. It's clear, it's direct, and it is the perfect way to kick off a conversation that's going to end with some delicious food. Okay, so you've told the world you're hungry. Awesome. Now comes the fun part, figuring out what you actually want to eat. Here are the key words for talking about all your food cravings. You've basically got three main tools in your toolbox here. Like is your everyday go-to for general preferences. I like sandwiches. Love is for when you're really passionate about it. I absolutely love chocolate cake. And want, that's for right here, right now. It's about what you desire in this exact moment. Now, hold on. Here's a small but really important grammar tip for the word want. It's easy, I promise. If you want a thing, like a sandwich, which is a noun, you just say, I want a sandwich. Simple. But if you want to do an action, like eat, which is a verb, you have to pop the word to in there. I want to eat. Makes sense, right? All right, we know we're hungry. We know what we want. So let's imagine we're walking into the cafe right now. It's time to learn the key words for this new environment. The very first thing you're probably going to look for is the menu. Think of it like your treasure map to everything delicious the cafe has to offer. Just knowing this one word is a huge first step. Next up is the word order. And this one's pretty cool because it does double duty. It's a noun, the thing you ask for, and it's also a verb, the action of asking. So the person behind the counter might ask, are you ready to order? And then you will tell them your order. Okay, this is it, the main event. You know what you want, you've looked at the menu, now you have to actually ask for it. And trust me, doing it politely is the secret ingredient to having a really great experience. So you could say, I want a coffee. And look, it's grammatically correct, people will 100% understand you, but it can sound a little blunt, a little demanding. We can definitely do better. And here it is, the magic phrase. I would like a coffee, please. I would like is just a softer, much more polite way of saying I want. And then adding that one little word at the end, please. Oh, it is absolutely crucial. It really does make all the difference. So, the big takeaway here is that you've got two awesome, super polite options. I would like is a polite statement. Can I have is a polite question. But honestly, in a cafe, you can use either one. Just pick whichever one feels more natural to you. They are both perfect choices. Okay, you've enjoyed your food, you've finished that delicious drink, and now it's time for the final step of our cafe journey, paying. So how do you let them know you're ready to go? To pay up, you're going to need to ask for the bill or the check. And here's a little pro tip for you. You'll usually hear bill in places like the UK and check in the US. They mean the exact same thing, but hey, using the local term is always a nice touch. And here is the perfect phrase. You start with a nice, polite, excuse me, to get their attention. And then you use that great request phrase we just learned. Can I have the bill, please? It is clear, it's polite, and it works everywhere. All right, we have learned all the individual pieces of the puzzle. Now let's put them all together and see how they sound in a natural, realistic conversation from start to finish.
Let's listen in on two friends, Leo and Sophia. Leo kicks things off using those very first phrases we learned, I am hungry and I'm thirsty. And notice how he uses want to suggest the action of eating. Perfect. So, once they get to the cafe, it's Sophia's turn to order. Listen to how she does it. She uses one of our key polite phrases, can I have? She says exactly what she wants, and she finishes with that all-important please, a textbook example. And now it's Leo's turn. He uses our other fantastic option, I would like, and did you catch that? He added the word large to be really specific about his juice. Adding little details like that is a great way to make sure you get exactly what you want. And finally, to wrap things all up, Sophia uses that exact polite phrase we learned for asking to pay. She gets the server's attention with, excuse me, and then makes the request. It's the perfect, polite way to end the meal. So there you have it, the complete journey from feeling that first rumble in your stomach to paying the bill. You have the vocabulary, you have the polite phrases, you have everything you need to feel confident. So really, the only question left is, what are you going to order first?